Revelio. I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Rebellion.
Usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yes. A more hushed approach is likely wise. I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Well, there's no coming back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead!
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw
Over
your
here.
attention. Follow when it's safe.
Domain. She'll make... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Just making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Reparo.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
That's rather generous, isn't it? She did try to kill us the entire time.
Only until she saw her egg, at which point I thought she rather warmed to us. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True, true. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments. I could use some gold. Come now, don't be stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
There you go.
Come now, don't be stingy.
Yo ho.
Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. Spare a nut, a sickle, a galleon.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I could use some gold.
Frightens me as long as they have me one.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
What that? That's you playing that fuck? No, that's Warriors? Trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do. I'm fucking hungry. I know I'm hungry. I do want to go to get some. I have a terrible story, but I really don't want that from the store. I think that was movie. What should I do?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Well, I got Assassin's Creed already now. I gotta get through this part where I gotta, what's this called? I'm in hell. And so I can see this shit, I gotta get through this dimension.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Nah, I'm about to walk to the poly store because I need to go get some bags.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Just leaving.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Why would you be celebrating
I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Oh, word.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
I mean, I don't care. I don't care.
But
Why
we
you
must
ain't
be
answering the phone?
discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
I don't get that. Why does it matter?
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track.
Now
to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
I don't care, but it's just like, I ain't checking shit. Because I feel as though you looking for, you gonna find what you're looking for. You look for trouble, you gonna get trouble. Like, was you being disloyal?
I just started being disloyal because she went in the store like that shit. Besides me making money, no. I ain't been doing shit.
So you ain't been doing, you know what I'm saying, on the side?
My birthday recently because the nigga didn't give a shit for my birthday. So, I had another nigga.
I ain't get shit none on me neither.
I had another nigga spend money on me on my birthday.
So you gave him some?
Fuck no, that's paying for it.
Alright, then that's not disloyal. You just chill with somebody, you brought your birthday in. That's cool. That ain't bad. I mean, you could have gave a nigga some. You could have got some birthday sex.
I didn't want that. I couldn't even enjoy my birthday because I'm looking for one all day. I'm looking for doing my fucking year. There's a lot going on that day. Like, I should have really enjoyed my birthday. I had the tiniest fucking store. I'm tired. I couldn't take the ass from her and she came outside. Like,
Damn. Oh, you old now. You need a nap now. Fuck out of here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
You was just on
Hello there.
You slow.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you
was
about
just at
your
the smoke
dealings
shop.
with
I used to get
Theophilus
rid of the
Harlow.
store.
I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic. What happened to Bickle? He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Okay, you look good. You definitely showed up for your birthday. I see you.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
It was nice as shit yesterday, to be honest with you.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I didn't do this. I was at the crib fucking sick. My man trying to pull up, but I was like, no, I was fucking sick. I told nobody else to pull up. I hate being sick. So now you about to make this paper?
It's not like Natty. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Nigga, that was 2 years ago. I thought you'd have picked that shit back up by now. I swear that you was done, bro. You just what, turned 27, right? Yeah, time stop bullshit.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Yeah, you got Apple Music? Yeah. Go into your search bar, right? And put in everything. BZK World.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
No, everything. BZK World. Put it like BZK World.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
You said everywhere?
Everything.
The footprints led to this room.
It should pop up, Attack on Titan.
Accio. The hidden door.
You said you see it.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I need you to listen to it. Fuck sharing it. I need you to listen to it, share it, tell your girlfriends about it. Yeah,
I
that's
better be
it.
sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
I'm waiting on this fucking email for that shit to touch fucking Title and Pandora. They fucking playing with it. They fucking with my emotions and I ain't feeling it.
What?
What the fuck am I eating today,
Accio. Get free. Bombard. Go crazy.
What a look at.
Pathetic! Predictable! Nice try!
Your turn, Eric.
You're no puppet master! Rise and fight!
looking at HBO? I'm about to do that.
Descender. Glacier. Defender.
Expulsion! Look what you've done! Expulsion! Share and share alike.
And these things is an hour up down. I mean, I didn't know I was going to say the first one was going to say 120, the second one said 50, the third one said hour 15, the fourth one is 45, the fifth one 59, and then 60.
He must be here somewhere.
So episode 4 is commercials. Girl, when do HBO show commercials? HBO got commercials? Oh, you mean, I thought maybe like, no, I still don't even see no do I see an ad for like another Oh. Oh. This, I don't know who pays for which service. I know we pay for a service. I know somebody pays for, everybody pays, somebody pays for a service, and that bitch is that's all I know. And we share amongst each other.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Expulsion! Expulsions don't go down easy!
Bombarda.
Death from above! Expulsion! Are we Incendio?